In celebration of the 4th of July, let's speculate which real-life US states each Genshin Impact character would probably live in, starting off with Fontaine's French-inspired characters like Farina, Clarande, the Triplets, and pretty much everyone else with a French name. They would likely live in Louisiana. Since Louisiana was a former French colony, this southern state is known for its massive French influence, just like Fontaine. Examples of Louisiana's French influence include its famous Mardi Gras holiday, architecture on Bourbon Street, jazz, food, and even the state's language of French Creole. But I mentioned in a previous video how Navia's Spina di Rosula was based on the Sicilian and Italian mafias, so considering her mafia boss status, she would either live in New York or New Jersey, as these two states were especially known for its Italian-American mafias, like The Sopranos and The Godfather. As for Natlanese characters, it would be different for each one. Kachina was inspired by the Kachina dolls, made by the Pueblo Native Americans of Arizona and New Mexico. Meanwhile, Mualani was named after a real-life Hawaiian princess, specifically from Oahu, so she would definitely live in the state of Hawaii. As for Natlan's Mexican-inspired characters, they'd either live in California or Texas, as they have large Mexican populations. In terms of Sumeru, its Arab characters, like Al-Haytham and Layla, would live in Michigan or Chicago, Illinois, as these areas have high Arab populations, while Persian or Iranian characters, like Nilu, Kaveh, and Faruzan, would live in my local Persian community here in Los Angeles, California, where it is so Persian that the locals here call it Tehrangeles, after the Iranian capital of Tehran. The Japanese-inspired characters of Inazuma, however, would likely live in Hawaii too, because this state actually has the highest percentage of Japanese Americans in the country. Speaking of Asian Americans, Liwa's Chinese-inspired characters would likely live in my home state of California, since it's the state with the highest population of Chinese Americans. They would either live in the iconic Chinatowns of LA, San Francisco, or in this one nearby city called Hacienda Heights. The footprint of Chinese Americans here is so important that they even built this beautiful Chinese temple called the Shilai Temple.